Okay, so we're going to try to put a wrap on this moon dance. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to try to give you a lot of things to play along with because it's really important. Maybe important isn't the right word. It's just really a good thing if you can, in fact, play along with the karaoke version. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and play all the way through using the exact tabs that I've sent to you. I'm going to use the Moon Dance 1A, which is the one down here in first position. And then I'm going to switch to the upper position, which is in Moon Dance 1B, I believe. Yep, Moon Dance 1B. And then I'm going to use Moon Dance Part 2, and then Moon Dance Part 3. I'm going to play this at a very slow speed, because I really want you to try to play along with me and with the karaoke, and really try to put this together. Okay, so it's going to be pretty slow, and it's going to sound pretty silly probably that slow. I'm doing it on half speed, but it's really that important that it's a real accomplishment if you can get through this parts 1, 2, and 3 and really put that all together. So I would like you to let me know if you can do that, if you can get, after you practice this, if you can get all the way through parts, basically the entire song. And I'll go ahead and do it at 50 speed, and then I'm going to go ahead and do it at 75% speed, so you have a couple of different speeds to practice along with. Okay? So I'm using the video that I sent to you, the karaoke background. So here we go. Like I said, 50% speed, so it's slow, but it doesn't matter. So you get that beat. 4, 1, 2, 3. Going up to 1B. Part 2, here we go. Part 3. Back to 1A, 1A. 1B. Part 2. Part 3. Okay, so there it is at 50% speed. You know, like I said, I realize the trickiest part of this is probably part 3. But if you can get through the entire thing at that speed, let me know. I'm just really curious to know if you can pull that off. If you can only get through parts 1 and 2, let me know that too, because that is still a pretty good accomplishment to be able to play along and do that. Now I'm going to go ahead and do it at 75% speed, a little quicker. This makes part 3 even more tricky, but I would like to think with some practice, you can definitely get through parts 1 and 2, and hopefully part 3. So I'm going to go ahead and do the exact same format. I'm going to play 1A, 1B, and then part 2 and part 3. Put it all together, and here we go. Before it starts, you got these 8 measures to get the beat. Ready? One B. Part 2. One B. Part 2. Okay, so on that tempo, the first time through the 75% speed, I didn't have the paper for part 3 right in front of me. It got buried under one of the part 1s. So I didn't play that exactly the way it was written, probably the first time through, but the second time through I did. So just bear that in mind, and if you're just trying to force your way through part 3 at that point in time, just do the best you can. So I did both of those recordings because I really want you to have something to practice and play along with, and kind of give you the incentive to try to piece all 3 of these parts together. So I'm hoping in that regard that that was helpful. So I'm going to leave it at that, and we're going to call this a wrap on Moondance, unless you want to do more with it. I can come up with some new ideas for things that are similar. If this has interested you and you feel that you've gotten something out of it, but you need to give me some feedback and let me know. I'll go ahead and Marco Polo you and let you respond after you maybe let this all sink in and make a determination for yourself how helpful that this has been for, towards your playing. So I will await your feedback on that, and we'll just leave it at that for now.